we have to talk about Courtside Karen, aka Juliana Carlos. My name is Joshua Walter, and I'm going to be talking about this viral story that trended a couple days ago in the NBA. Lebron James, one of the greatest players of all time, if not the greatest of all time, of the Los Angeles Lakers, was having a game against the Atlanta Hawks. And then it's not news or it's not new to have courtside fans having a go back and forth with players. We have seen cases like Drake when he was rattling um, people like KD and the rest. But then this situation got viral. Now we want to talk about the whole scenario, the winners and the losers of this courtside current situation. First of all, Juliana Carlos is a 25-year-old lady. Um, from her Instagram, it shows that she's an Instagram makeup influencer, and she's married to Chris Carlos, a 60-year-old businessman. Now, nobody's really sure how the altercation started, but we can say for sure that um, Chris Carlos has been a huge Atlantic Hawks fan. He's been posting about this for a while, and even Juliana had made it in her reaction video that her husband is not a fan of LeBron. So, um, the first point is that people could hear LeBron saying, uh, referring to Carlos as the old studio ass, and it was like, "Yo, sit your ass down and shut the fuck up." And that's normal for like an NBA player to do that to a fan. But then I think, based on what we see, Juliana Carlos was trying to defend her husband, and I think trying to get physical, she pulls out a mask and shouts back at LeBron, and that was when she was ejected from the game. Now, LeBron James, in the interview after the game, he said things got things were taken over the top. That her actions did not warrant her to be ejected from the field. I think personally, I think the fan security or the game security were just trying to protect the players from, we're still in the middle of pandemic, but then based on where she was sitting and where LeBron was, I think they could have not had that so much of a contact, but they just had to be safe than sorry. Now, the other aspect we have to look at is the day and age of Instagram, people becoming fan chasers and clout. We also need to notice that she had around 12,000 followers before the game, and as at this time, she has over 83,000 followers. So she gained over 61,000 followers after this happened. But then Juliana, in her own, she has come out to issue an apology, a very long one, and she has said that about last night things escalated quickly, and she wants to apologize for losing her cool and removing her marks in the heat of the moment. My husband is a huge sports fan, and we are passionate people. Let's be real, sports will be in the sport without the real trash talking back and forth between two adults go out of hand. I mean, I do understand. Did I use offensive language when I could have taken the high road? Yes, and I take full responsibility. Now, the NBA has investigated this particular incident between LeBron James and this couple, and at the moment, they have not really released a statement from this. And from what we were saying, that they were sitting 30 feet away from the players. At this moment, it's also important to know that Chris Carlos has always been, let's say, a hater, in quotes. He's been a long-term Atlantic Hawks fan, and he's been kind of a hater to LeBron James. So I think in the winners, I think Juliana, because like from this, obviously her business is going to grow That's not a given. She's obviously gonna be. mm, I mean, she already has a bit of Instagram fame, um, so she gets that. LeBron James is LeBron James. He doesn't really change his career. I mean, he's still gonna keep balling. He's like, um, already in the MVP discussion for this week, so that's even more props to him. I think it's kind of a win-win situation. If there are any losers here, and not like losers, maybe I'll say maybe the Atlantic Hawks fan base, maybe Chris Carlos, the husband. But then, yeah, she got viral. She had a moment, and she used it. And yeah, that's just to show.